Okay, one of the hardest punchers in boxing and one of my favorite fighters, Subriel Matias, is going to return November 9th, fighting in Puerto Rico. Again, my name is Donnie P. You're watching The Left Hook. Let's go. Okay, man, this fighter, this is one of my favorite fighters. As you guys know, you can tell from my intro, Felix Trinidad is one of my favorite fighters, if not my favorite fighter, him and Roy Jones. And Subriel Matias, he brought back that Trinidad feeling for me. And I haven't felt that feeling in a long time. But the way he was stopping people, the way he was hurting people, he's a different fighter than Trinidad, but you know what? They look eerily similar. And the damage that they would do to people was very similar as well. It was a different style, but man, I loved the way Matias was fighting. It was tough seeing him lose the steak sauce. But hey, you got to give steak sauce his props. He definitely he did his thing. Steak sauce did his thing in there, and I think he just outsmarted Subriel. I think Subriel would beat him next time for sure, but he still has to go do it, and so that Subriel took a very big hit. I mean, he was the Boogie Man at 140 for a second. People were afraid of him. No one really wanted to fight him, and in one fight, Steak Sauce went and took it from him, and just took a lot of that shine. Took what made Subriel very marketable, or was about to be marketable. I still love Subriel. I mean, whenever you make 6 people in a row quit, whenever you have 20 knockouts and 20 wins, you have to like that. Obviously, styles make fights. One, level of competition there a lot too. I know Subriel's level of competition, it's questionable. It's questionable a little bit right now. But if you watch those fights, you can tell the man is a straight G in the ring. He's a hard-hitting dude, and he's scary in the ring, and he can be tough. He's going to be a tough out for anybody. But man, Liam did his thing in there, and got that victory. I think bad game plan by Subriel in that fight, and I think that with the right game, with a much better game plan, come out, start off fast. Don't you wait too long. If a guy's got energy for days, and all you did was just give away 3 rounds, and I understand because every guy he's fought, he's kind of stopped like that. He's kind of giving away rounds, let people kind of punch themselves out a little bit, let them get tired, and then he starts coming on. Well, Liam didn't get tired. So you have to win every round. Next time, if you fight him again, when you fight him again, you got to fight him again. You have to win every round right from the jump. First round to the 12th round, you have to try to win. You can't just say, I'm going to give away these 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and then I'm going to step up my game. No. It's not going to work every time. Some guys are going to work on, but it's not going to work on someone like this. Obviously, this guy had energy for days. But anyway, he's returning on the 9th. I will definitely be watching. It's on pay-per-view somehow. I mean, it better be like a $19 pay-per-view, $19.99. I don't want to see nothing like, if it's $49, I mean, I'm still going to get it because I have to, but at the same time, I'm going to be upset, But still, I think Subriel is, I think he's top billing regardless. I think he's super exciting. He had a letdown that fight. Everyone has letdowns, Trinidad's had letdowns, He's had a couple fights where, actually, you know what? Only one fight. Only one fight in Trinidad's life was I upset about, and that was against Winky Wright. And I mean, I'm upset to see him lose anytime. against Roy Jones when he lost, I wasn't upset at all because I knew Roy was going to beat him. For one, Roy's bigger, better, stronger, faster, everything on Trinidad. Um, I was actually at that fight. That was one of the fights. That's like the only fight I've watched where I was just so happy that two guys walked out healthy. I mean, that's all. When the fight started, I was just like, I just want both these guys to walk out healthy. And thankfully, Roy was nice in that fight and kind of helped carry Trinidad in that fight because Trinidad was definitely too small for him. And just Roy, just stylistically, horrible matchup for Trinidad. Roy could hit him whenever he wanted. And Roy didn't even really. I don't really even feel like Roy tried. I really feel like Roy kind of carried that fight a lot and made it a good fight, or made it like exciting because he could have gone in there and just started unloading bombs on Trinidad, and just real fast, and nothing. There's nothing Trinidad could have done because Trinidad wasn't strong enough, wasn't big enough, but it was in Trinidad style, he always goes up and takes that level of competition and takes like the hardest fight. So I don't want to make this about Trinidad. Let's make it about Subriel. I am very excited about this return for him. I hope he gets on the right foot. The only thing I wish he was like 26, and not 32. But look at Beterbiev. He's 40, 39, 40. So Subriel's got the goods, and he's training, and he's doing the right thing. He's got, and with his style, he's got 3 to 5 years of I think top level quality boxing in him still with his style and with his power. And he's a mean fighter. He's tough. He's definitely a tough fighter. So I think he can definitely have a lot more success in his career. And I'm looking forward. He is definitely one of my favorite fighters. Right now today, he's very exciting. I mean and the thing that was so sad was too, like I couldn't. That fight was going on at the very same time as Frank Martin and Tank, so I had people over. So I paid money for Tank and Frank. And the Subriel was free, so I didn't even get to really. I was kind of going back and forth a little bit, but then once the Tank Frank fight started, I had to like basically just let Subriel go. But then Tank knocked out Frank, and I got to go back and watch like the last round of Subriel and and Steak Sauce, and man, it was I was just surprised at what I was seeing, and I'm just I rewatched the fight obviously, and yeah, Subriel, he can't don't give away rounds ever again. I hope he just learned that. I hope he learned, like, listen, dude, like if you're gonna get in the top level of fighting, yeah, you can let some of these guys, get off and just get tired. But when it comes to the best, when it comes to the best of the best, when it comes to the top level, when you're trying to win championships and belts and stuff, you got to win every round right off the bat. Don't give away a round. Don't give away any rounds. And I don't, I'm glad, a loss will. This will show. We'll see what he comes back as. We'll see how he bounces back. Because a loss, the last time he lost, he came back and destroyed the guy who beat him. He's not able to fight Liam again. He's fighting someone else. So I still would like to see a destruction. And then I would like to see him come back and fight Steak Sauce. And then, after he fights Steak Sauce, then I want to see him fight like anybody at 140. Haney. I'd love to see him fight Haney. I'd love to see him fight anybody at 140. He could fight Ryan. He could fight. Anybody wants to step up. Anybody wants to step up. There's a lot of good fighters at 140. A lot of good fighters at 140. So, Matias. I just want to see this guy. I want to see him rise to the top because he's got that flair too. He's got that Trinidad flair, and I'm saying, if he can knock people out like he was, if he can stop people, make them quit, whatever, hurt people, the punishment he deals out is crazy. He deals out like, he was the 140-pound Beterbiev. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what I was looking at him like. He was just destructive, beating everybody. So, and pounding people. Like, he made 6 people quit in a row. So we'll see. We'll see if he comes back. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think is Matias, is he the real deal, or do you guys think he's fake now? You guys think he's just because like he doesn't have the greatest names on his record, that's for sure. So I want to know what you guys think. You guys think he's fake? Is he real? Do you guys want to see him fight? And how do you think he'll do if he fights Steak Sauce again? Let me know in the comments. Again, Donnie P. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you like what I'm doing, like, subscribe, left hook.